And Tim bought a baler when he was 14, didn't he?
He bought a baler, he came home, no, I think he was 16.
Oh.
And maybe he was only 14.
He couldn't drive.
Okay, you're right, he was 14 or 15. And he went down to Bugs Cooley, and Bugs had a brand new baler that he let his boy bail with up in Moscow. And Tim had been raising pigs, and every time he'd go to sell them, they were worth about 13 cents. So I said, well, Tim, why don't you get a baler and bale hay? And he says, why? I said, well, you know, you can get a dime for baling. And so he went down and he sold those pigs, and he had all the money in the bank. And I bet he counted it 3 or 4 times on the kitchen table. And when he went down to Bugs, he laid all that money, cash money, on the counter, and old Bugs said, I never saw that much money before. Bugs was the guy that owned the international dealership. Anyway, Tim bailed with that for a year or so. And then when he was 16, he had a Volkswagen that he bought from Lou Allison. And he was going to a dance at the Elks. But he didn't go to the dance because Ralph Alcott was the New Holland dealer, and he was painting a self-propelled baler. So Tim came home and said, I'm going to buy a self-propelled baler. Do you want to see it? I thought, Tim, you got your baler paid for, and school's going to start in 2 weeks. Well, anyway, I'm going to buy it. And I said, I don't know what you wanted to do. But anyway, he did. So I went with him the next morning. And we went in to look at it, and the dealer said, well, of course you'll have to sign for him. I said, well, you're dealing with him, go ahead and deal with him. And I walked out. I'd have signed it if I had to. But so Tim made the deal, and he had 2 years to pay for it. And the little squirt went around and lined up a bunch of straw and found some Mexican to run the baler. And he paid for it that fall, and that outcall thought the sun rose and set on Tim. Then Tim went off to school, and Outcall told me, I have great plans for that boy. And I said, Tim, that guy won't let you make any money. Because all the other dealers in town pay their mechanics more than he does. But anyway, Tim got along with him, and that's the story of Tim Baylor. Pretty soon he had 3 of those self-propelled balers, and that's how he paid his way through school.